Hey, what's going on, dudes? Coming back at you guys with a I guess it's just a freedom flight. Really a non-objective flight with the Talon 250G on this kind of a gusty day, as you've seen there. 13 miles per hour gust, but this little plane, it really doesn't seem to mind it. It kind of rocks around a little bit, but if you notice, I'm sure you guys notice, I tend to start flying this plane a lot more for my cruiser. It just, even though it's so small, it still kind of handles like a big plane does. And of course, the efficiency that this plane get is just, it is almost unreal. But anyway, the only actual objective I did have, I wanted to test out um, the home arrow always pointing at home when you move the pan around. And first, I'm going to give big shout outs to Bonafide Pirate Keith. Keith did a video on this, and to be honest, I had no clue this even existed until I seen the Pirate's video on it. So, big shout outs to him for doing that. Hey, I appreciate the video, and because of him, I'm able to do this. And it works. It works out great with the INAV 3.0.1 is what I'm using on the Talon 250G. But anyway, it took me a while to get it figured out just right because I'm using a 360 pan I custom made myself, as you guys know that follow my Facebook page, and the actual servo that is running right now is actually only a 120-degree motion. That's full motion left and right, and that's it. But of course, with the belt driven system I got, the pan can do actually 360. So it took me a couple of flights of just tweaking the set and actually flying with it until I finally got it just right. And now it's working perfectly, and that is so cool. I probably will go ahead and do this all the way across the board eventually when I update the rest of my planes to the new version of INAV. Um, I myself, I know you guys know me. I typically do not go run into the newer versions of INAV. I typically do not. I tend to stick to what works for me. But so far, here lately, with the newer version of it, I've been having a lot of good run with it. Let's just say that. A couple of hiccups here and there, but it was all minor stuff. You know what I mean? Nothing that caused a crash, nothing major other than keeping me from flying because I didn't bring a laptop. But hey, we're not gonna vent on that anymore. We're gonna let it go. But it's been working great. And this was on 3.0.1. I do have the Alpha Strike. It's actually running 3.0.2, and all is well. No issues. So all the rest of the fleet will eventually get updated to this version of INAV, and every one of them that has this particular pan on it, or the actual pan and tails, it'll be the same. I'll go ahead and set them up to where the arrow is always pointing home to. It's just pretty cool, to be able to be anywhere, and and wherever you rotate that camera around, you're looking at where you are on the ground. So that's a thumbs up. But anywho, like I said, non-ejected flight is kind of rocky. Yes, small plane, 13 miles per hour gust. It's just one of them things. And really, I was just kind of observing the area because we've been having a lot of rain. That's my charger here going off, guys. Excuse that. Um, but we've been having a lot of rain in this area and stuff, so it was just kind of cool being able to get out there and see it from the above point of view. And this particular guy right here, I have no clue what he's doing. He had to literally drive through one of those flooded areas to get to where he is right now. So I don't know if that's a city worker or something, or somebody just having some fun, but that's kind of risky because that water is completely over top of the road, and it goes down pretty deep. It's like a little slope right there. So if he was to drive through that, he'll be most definitely stuck. But anyway, I don't know if he did or not. I kept on going. But yeah, I'm not going to talk this whole entire video. This video is pretty long. I think it got into almost a 40-minute range. Of course, with this plane, I could have easily kept going. The particular line sells that I'm using in this plane, it came from Titan, which Titan, I don't think they even sell anymore endurance packs for planes, but you guys can check them out. But it's a 4S 1P 18 650 pack, and it's a 3500 milliamp line pack. And with this plane, it carries it fine, no issues. As you guys can see, the efficiency is just unreal. 51 milliamps per kilometer. That's hard to beat that. With this plane, which I haven't went for any kind of crazy range on or nothing like that, but I know the plane has the capabilities of doing about 35 to 40 miles round trip, and that's huge for something so small. Um, which of course I would never try to take it out that far just because of the size of it. But anyway, it's a cool little plane. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling here, and I may chime in here and there somewhere. But you guys enjoy it.